Ladies and gents, welcome to UVXN, and this is the World War of the Ants, the army ant. Okay, Kurzgesagt in a nutshell. I saw the video about the weaver ant, and that was so ridiculous. At first, I thought, wait a minute, is this fiction? Is this fiction? Because it felt like, one of those Lord of the Rings type thing. I loved how they create whole this entire massive colony. The other type of ant also comes and battle, and there's a huge battle going on. They even throw the mortars somehow. I don't know. There's something that they throw out. Oh god, that was so good. That was so unexpected. I never thought ants were that complex, but apparently they are. This is a 3-video series. Apparently somebody told me. I reacted to that, so now I'm reacting to this one. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is about army ant. Is this one of the type of ants? Yeah, well, it's gonna be fun. It's Kurzgesagt video. Yeah, remember people, this is Kurzgesagt video. It might get blocked. I don't know why some gets blocked, some don't, but it might get blocked, so I have to put checkered box there. And if it bugs you too much, play the original video side by side, I guess. And yeah, I've reacted to quite a few Kurzgesagt video already. If you haven't seen them, check out the link in the description. It's there somewhere. Check out the cards for all the playlist. I think I should create a playlist for Kurzgesagt too. Yeah. Check out the Salmonella playlist, Interhistorian, CGP Grey, things like that. If you want me to react to some video, comment down, I guess. And yeah, let's watch this one.
Some groups just don't get along. Every day, billions of soldiers fight a merciless war on thousands of fronts, and it's been going on for over 100 million years. The World War of the Ants.
World War Ants.
Ants are ancient beings that arose around 160 million years ago and took over a wide variety of ecological niches so successfully that they became one of the dominant animals on planet Earth. Today, they count more than 16,000 different species with over 10,000 trillion individuals.
Oh yeah.
Collectively, ants alone make up 20% of the entire animal biomass on land. Similar to humans, their recipe for success is collaboration.
I don't know, I think I heard of some stats like if you weigh all the ants in the world, they weigh more than all humans or something. I don't know how to check that stat, but I heard that somewhere.
Ant is pretty useless. Together, they are able to achieve stunning feats. They construct complex colonies,
Look at that.
care for livestock, pursue agriculture, or have complex symbiotic relationships.
Oh yeah, they also do some farm type thing there. I think domesticate some kind of an insects too. I think I remember that from the video. That is ridiculous. I never thought that this kind of complex behavior from ants, they could do that. Damn.
And of course, ants wage war. Even among the same species, a constant state of conflict is pretty common. Skirmishes, raids, and full-on invasions are happening every day, causing millions of casualties. Let's look at some of the most interesting ones in a series of videos. In this one...
Okay, so he's gonna do more of them. It's gonna be fun. I think so far he just did 3.
The army ant, a swarm made for war. The army ant group consists of about 200 different species. Army ants do not build nests, they live a sort of nomadic lifestyle with groups of millions of individuals.
Warriors.
On a hunt, some species form large columns up to 100 meters long, killing and immediately dismembering every insect or small vertebrate they encounter.
Damn.
The biggest hunting parties can kill up to 500,000 animals per day. Some army ants specialize in hunting and consuming other social insects like termites, wasps, and especially other ants. Wasps are fierce and may seem invulnerable, but if a swarm makes its way to their colonies, they don't even stand a chance. The much bigger and stronger wasps might kill
I'm not gonna lie, I never thought the wasps are going to be threatened by ants. Ants destroy their nest. Damn. I mean, it makes sense. They could, group up and swarm them. I guess that makes sense.
Few of them, but they are quickly overwhelmed. Even if their queen survives an attack, the army ants steal the colony's larvae and quickly devour them. There is no recovery from that. When army ants discover another ant colony, they immediately attack. Now you might think this would be a more even battle, but it's not. Because army ants act as a social unit, they are especially dangerous and effective. Most army ants are not particularly impressive
Yeah, I guess army ants read the books from Napoleon or something. They have great tactics. Bullet ant. Wait a minute, isn't that ant? What video I saw when that talked about if you get if you get stuck by bullet ant, the sting of bullet ant is just ridiculously painful.
individually, but they can overwhelm their victims with sheer numbers before the victim colony can mount an effective defense. And so invasions tend to be won by the attackers, and the prey colony is damaged significantly or is exterminated. Interestingly, army ants don't fight army ants. When two swarms encounter each other in the wild, they either pass through each other, ignoring the other swarm, or both colonies just move away.
This is my brother.
Which makes sense from
my
an
brother followed the
evolutionary
mother.
standpoint. Army ants that fought other army ants probably eradicated themselves millions of years ago. Indeed, they're so deadly that other ant species had to specialize to survive their presence. Many species just panic and evacuate their nest when they notice army ant scouts, carrying as many larvae with them as they can in order to return and rebuild after the attack. Other species have invented living bunkers since
They literally cause terror in other ants. God damn.
fighting is so futile. They have worker classes that have big square heads. When army ants show up, they use them to block the entrances to their nests, so the attackers have to give up after a while. But not everybody is afraid of army ants.
They literally evolved like that just to defend against an army ants. This is ridiculous.
Leafcutter ants form some of the largest and most complex societies of any animal other than humans. They live in extensive nests many meters deep and across, harboring millions of citizens with a highly sophisticated division of labor. Like huge soldiers 100 times more massive than a worker. Their sole purpose might be to defend their colonies against army ants. They still have a nemesis though. The diet of the army ant species Nomomyrmex esenbeckii consists mostly of the larvae of other ants. Compared to other army ants,
And it has a scary name and looks scary with that purple color.
they have a more robust soldier caste. So far, they are the only known species that can successfully attack a mature colony of leafcutters.
VR, bro.
When they find a leafcutter colony, hundreds of thousands attack in a long column. The moment the leafcutter ants notice the army ant attack, they go into crisis mode and immediately alert their soldiers, who very quickly swarm to the site of attack. A front line develops that can be a few meters wide and up to a meter deep. The leafcutter soldiers go head-to-head with the army ants, lock in on them and try to cut through their heads. Smaller leafcutter workers help by grabbing the enemies. Small teams carry out attacks behind the front line, where they dismember their enemies by ripping their legs from their bodies. The attackers, meanwhile, try to swarm their victim soldiers and sting them to death in a mob. Despite the powerful defense and the determined response, the army ants are still superior in numbers. So without knowing if the battle can be won, the leafcutters prepare for the worst. Workers rush to create barricades and seal off as many entrances to their nest as possible to
God damn, ants are this much intelligent. I never knew this, man. Look at the complex way they are thinking all these things. Their tactics. God damn.
secure their brood. If the leafcutters are not able to repel the invaders, or at least barricade enough of their entrances in time, the army ants swarm the nest, overrunning all opposition. They penetrate deep into the hidden chambers and steal tens of thousands of the leafcutters' brood to eat them. Even if the leafcutter colony survives, this is a heavy blow. Regardless who's won the war, thousands lay slain on the battlefield. When the army ants attack, death follows them. But there are other species that form much more dangerous and
Damn, like I said in the past video, that somebody needs to make some kind of a movie out of this, because this feels really complex. All these war battles, and I love this. Somebody like Pixar or somebody should make a detail the video about this. Like, there is a colony, somebody built it, now there's an impending attack coming. They should create some ant race as this kind of evil race that is coming to kill them. They have this nest and everything, because they already act this intelligent already. Just seal off their, nest doors or something. They have this warrior ants there. Oh, this is so good.
Armies, species that form super colonies covering thousands of square kilometers over multiple continents, engaging in wars kilometers across.
What?
They deserve their own video.
What the hell? How is that possible? That many ant is one group? Look at the length and size. Super colonies. Oh, look at that. We don't have that. That's something.
Though, no matter the scale, war is a part of ant existence, be it between huge colonies or small groups
War is part of every other species too, even the humans, man. Just because we just went a bit kumbaya nowadays. Not completely, but still. Just 100 years ago, basically there was war every 10 years.
trying to fend off a raid. In tropical rainforests, but also in the cracks of the concrete we walk over every day. Humans have decided that war is not a thing that they want to do a lot anymore. For ants, though, the other ant will always be the enemy. No, some groups just don't get along. If you can't get enough of ants, we're developing part 2 of the ant series right now with the support of Curiosity Stream.
Yeah, we only get along because now people are nuclear weapon. If we don't get along, all of us die. So yeah, people, go to curiositystream.com and support this channel, Kurzgesagt. I didn't put the link there. I didn't put the link there. So yeah, support this channel. This is a great channel, man. When I started reacting to Kurzgesagt video, I thought I'm gonna react to science videos like space and things like that, laws of physics and different things. I never thought I would react to the army ant and different ant things. But apparently, there you go. These are really good, man. Alright, people. If you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. Check out the reaction. There's a link in the description. Check out the cards for the playlist. Check out the end cards, and yeah, I'll see you next time.